Anthony Spilotro's demise is as notorious as his life in the criminal underworld. He was known as Tony the Ant. Born on May 19, 1938, Spilotro emerged as a formidable presence within the Chicago outfit, carving a niche for himself in the neon-lit landscape of Las Vegas during the tumultuous decades of the 1970s and 80s. His tenure in Sin City was marked by a meteoric rise within the ranks of the outfit, particularly in the management of its illicit casino operations. Tasked with overseeing the clandestine profits, or skim, from establishments such as the Stardust, the Fremont, the Hacienda, and the Marina, Spilotro became a pivotal figure in the underworld hierarchy, assuming control from his predecessor, John Rosselli. However, it was not merely his prowess in financial matters that earned Spilotro his notoriety. He was also the mastermind behind the infamous Hole in the Wall gang, a band of ruthless criminals that terrorized the streets of Las Vegas under his command. Formed upon his relocation to the city in 1971, this gang served as the enforcers of Spilotro's will, ensuring that his influence remained unchallenged. Yet, amidst the glittering lights and shadowy dealings of Las Vegas, Spilotro's personal life would prove to be his downfall. His affair with the wife of his one-time friend and colleague, Frank Rosenthal, breached the unspoken codes of loyalty and honor that govern the underworld. This betrayal would sow the seeds of discord within the outfit, ultimately leading to fractures that would reverberate throughout the criminal empire. Moreover, Spilotro's reckless and brutal management of the Vegas underworld drew the unwelcome attention of law enforcement agencies, shining a harsh spotlight on the illicit activities of the outfit. Together with his brother Michael, Tony would find himself ensnared in a web of legal troubles, his once untouchable empire crumbling beneath the weight of scrutiny and retribution. In January of 1986, a pivotal meeting convened at the Czech Lodge in North Riverside, Illinois, marking a turning point in the annals of the Chicago outfit. With the imprisonment of Joseph Iuppa and John Cerrone for their involvement in skimming casino profits in Las Vegas, the outfit found itself at a crossroads. Among the attendees were luminaries of the underworld, including the venerable outfit boss Tony Joe Batters Accardo. At the helm of this gathering, Samuel Carlisi was anointed as the new street boss, tasked with overseeing outfit operations in the wake of Iuppa's incarceration. With Accardo assuming the role of consigliere, his sage counsel would continue to guide the organization. The specter of Anthony Spilotro loomed large over the proceedings, his tenure in Las Vegas fraught with controversy and instability. Rocco Infalis, a stalwart of the outfit, delivered a chilling verdict: hit him. Unanimously, the assembly concurred. Spilotro and his brother Anthony disappeared on June 14, 1986, after they drove away together from Michael's Oak Park home. Michael's wife, Ann, reported both brothers missing on June 16. Michael's car, a 1986 Lincoln, was recovered several days later in a motel parking lot near O'Hare International Airport. On June 22, their bodies were found, one on top of the other and stripped down to their undershorts, buried in a cornfield in the Willow Slough Preserve near Enos, Indiana. The freshly turned earth had been noticed by a farmer who thought that the remains of a deer killed out of season had been buried there by a poacher, and notified authorities. An autopsy completed on June 24 identified their cause of death by blunt force trauma, and had been dead since June 14. They were identified by dental charts supplied by their dentist brother, Patrick Spilotro. Although the original reports stated the Spilotros were beaten and buried in the Enos, Indiana, cornfield, mobster Nicholas Calabrese testified at the Operation Family Secrets in 2007 that the brothers were killed in a Bensonville, Illinois, basement where the Spilotros believed Michael would be inducted into the outfit, then transported to the cornfield. According to court testimony, when Tony entered the basement and realized what was about to occur, he asked if he could say a prayer. No arrests were made until April 25, 2005, when 14 members of the Chicago outfit, including reputed boss James Marcello, were indicted for 18 murders, including the Spilotros. The suspected murderers included Capo Albert Tocco from Chicago Heights, Illinois, who was sentenced to 200 years in prison in 1990, after his wife testified against him. She testified that in 1986 she drove her husband from an Indiana cornfield where he told her he had just buried Spilotro. Another suspect in the murders was Frank the German Schweiz, a convicted extortionist and alleged Chicago assassin who was suspected of involvement in several murders including the Spilotros, Alan Dorfman, of the Teamsters Pension Fund. On May 18, 2007, the star witness in the government's case against 14 Chicago mob figures, Nicholas Calabrese, pleaded guilty to taking part in a conspiracy that included 18 murders, including the hits on Anthony and Michael Spilotro. He became the key witness against his brother, Frank Calabrese, Sr., and other major mob figures charged in the government's family secrets trial. On September 27, 2007, Marcello was found guilty by a federal jury in the murders of both Spilotro brothers. On February 5, 2009, Marcello was sentenced to life imprisonment for the Spilotro murders. Nicholas Calabrese was sentenced to 12 years and 4 months imprisonment. The character Nicholas "Nick" Santoro in the 1995 film Casino is based on Tony Spilotro, and played by Joe Pesci. In the annals of organized crime history, the name Anthony John Spilotro looms large, a cautionary tale of ambition, betrayal, and the inexorable march of justice. Comment below of which crime figure you would like to see in our next video.